Out of Miami, Sarah Manuel.
Black people or people with dreads. You should know he really is a nice guy. I guess he forgot I was going to be following him. So it has been a very interesting and exciting month for me this month and last month. I had a birthday a couple weeks ago. 39, so it will be the last time I turned 30-something. And my wife is actually already 39, and so she's going to be turning 40. And I gotta say, I really don't know if I made the right decision. I mean, I don't know if our marriage can stand me being with a 40-year-old. But other than my birthday, yes, we did go get gay married, which I think is the technical term. I think that's how you say it. And, following the news, it was just recently in Florida that the gays could be married, which, in case you're wondering, we do like when you make a generalization and then pluralize it. The gays, the blacks. That's how we know you're not going to say anything offensive, so just... but it was strange, because we've been together a long time, almost 12 years, and we spent a lot, I spent a lot of time talking about, if we could get married, we would do this, and it's just not right. When two people love each other, they should be able to get married. But of course, we said all that, not knowing that there would be a decision saying we could do it. So once it was clear we were going to be able to do it, it was kind of like, because it's one thing to say that you should be able to do something. But, and that's easy to do when no one's actually letting you do it. But when so I went ahead and found out the decision back in January, and I did the right thing. I went ahead, got down on one knee, opened that white, crisp envelope, and said, "Will you be my health insurance dependent?" I know, romantic, I know, I couldn't speak like that. I know. But, let's be honest with each other, right? Health insurance these days is a commodity, yes? Like, you don't want to be without insurance. Like, it will change decisions that are seemingly insignificant into major decisions. Like, do I want to go out in the cold, rainy weather today? Do I want to do that? Because the out-of-pocket expenses for antibiotics alone are enough of a reason to get married. So, like I said, I went ahead and did the right thing and proposed. And what's interesting, though, is people have all sorts of opinions about what you should do, which I've always thought is so weird. Like, I have never been personally invested in what two other people are doing in their relationship. But for some reason, like, we get all kind of calls where you have to get married, and you can't do it at the courthouse. And you have to have a reception. And how much is the reception? You could do a couple of people. It's not that expensive. Well, unless not that expensive is the same as free, we're not interested. And then people are like, well, listen, you gotta, after they found out we got married, we went to the courthouse. And, that was interesting by itself. Because we had a conversation, and we made it clear, like, neither one of us wanted to wear a pantsuit. Because you're not going to be telling me I'm the guy in this relationship. So we both made a point to make sure we're wearing dresses. And, right? I'm sure that's what everyone would have said, right? Oh, that's the guy in the relationship. So after we got married, I had a whole bunch of people telling me, well, listen, you got to have a honeymoon. You gotta do something. Like, again, people are just really, really a little overly invested in what me and my woman are doing. I think. But I had a colleague actually come up to me a couple days ago actually, and she's like, listen, you gotta go on a honeymoon. You got to, I mean, if nothing else, just get in the car, drive up to Jupiter in North Palm, and, stay at a hotel. Like, what did she think I was going to say? Like, I wasn't aware of how travel works? Like, I didn't know that we could get in the car, drive somewhere, and stay there? Like, I get it. But, it was very important for me to get insurance. My wife is Jamaican. And so it was important for me to clear her path to citizenship. I'm joking. She actually was born here, and you cannot deport natural-born citizens, apparently. And I check that out every time we have an argument, trust me. But another reason that it was important is because she got a touch of hypochondriac with occasional bouts of actual illness. And I tell you, when you have a DVR or like a Netflix queue, and it's like completely full, and you have to like delete some of the shows so that you can record new ones. Well, her ailment queue is always full. So when she's like, listen, my back is killing me, I'm like, listen, you either have to get rid of the arthritis flare-up or like the knee injury if you want to complain about a new ailment. But she's very creative though. The other day, of course, after she was on my health insurance, she was like, I think I need to get my thyroid checked. My eyebrows haven't been growing back. I'm like, really? All right, that's the light. Thank you all so much.
Manuel. Fantastic.